Okay, so guys, first we learned about mitosis and meiosis. Okay, so you have mitosis, your toes, equals body cells. And we just learned there's a new word for body cells called somatic cells. So guys, stop what you're doing, just listen. You will have plenty of time to finish this. You do want to listen. Okay, so the new word for body cells is somatic cells. S-O-M-A-T-I-C cells. Okay, now, body cells. You start off with the body cell and you end with two identical daughter body cells. Why would we want to do this? Growth and repair. So mitosis is for body cells, for growth and repair. Okay, now we learned the first day of notes that in order to basically go from 1 to 2, we have to go and do something called interphase, then mitosis, then cytokinesis. And actually, we actually say, I passed my algebra test, cool, okay? That means that interphase happens, then mitosis is composed of PMAT, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and then you have a special cytokinesis. Now, what happens? In interphase, we do G1, S, G2, which one's the most important? S. This is synthesis. We replicate our DNA. Good, so this is where we replicate DNA. Okay, grow, replicate, grow. Okay, then, and remember, the biggest part here is the DNA is in what's called chromatin. C-H-R-O-M-A-T-I-N. Tin can of spaghetti. It's very loose and spaghetti-like. That way we can copy it. Because guys, when you replicate your DNA, can you replicate something that's tightly coiled? No. Chromosomes, remember, chromosomes are tightly coiled. Okay? So this is what a chromosome is versus chromatin. Okay? So chromatin, that's an interphase. Okay, when we're ready to divvy up what's in here, that's when we go through prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Pro, no nucleus, your chromatin turns into chromosomes. Meta, chromosomes line up in the middle. Who lines them up in the middle? The spindle fibers. Ana, away. The chromosomes are split and pulled away to both sides. Telophase, 2 new cells are formed, and cytokinesis, they split. Okay? Then we learned about meiosis. Meo, baby. Okay, so we are not making body cells. We are making sex cells. And our new word for sex cells is gametes. G-A-M-E-T-E-S. Okay, hold on. We're going to get to that. There are only 2 gametes for every group. There's either a female egg or a male sperm. Plants have their female egg called an ovule, and they have their male sperm called pollen. But basically, there is an egg, and there is, or a sperm. Okay? Now, they both have half of the DNA, but when they are fertilized, that's when they come together. Okay? So, an egg is a gamete, a sperm is a gamete, but a fertilized egg, now that has a whole set of DNA. And on here, because we didn't learn it, I'm going to accept if you picked gamete or embryo. Okay. So, let's go back to meiosis. Okay. Sex cells, gametes, egg, sperm. Okay, so remember, when we do our divisions, remember the 46 actually doubled to 92? And then there was one division of 46 and 46. And then there was a second division, 23, 23, 23, 23. Okay? The most important thing to remember is, in mitosis, you have identical daughter cells. In meiosis, you have genetically diverse daughter cells. And over here you only have 2, and over here you have 4. Okay? Why are they genetically diverse? Remember, there's a process where the homologous chromosomes, homo means same, that was on here too. Remember, they switch arms and legs, so they'll switch parts, okay, making them more genetically diverse, okay? This is just in meiosis, okay? Some other words, remember, mitosis is double the DNA. That is called diploid, okay? Meiosis is half DNA. What is that called? Haploid. Y'all got it. Okay, so if this is 46 in a human, these would be 23. Okay, I'm trying to hit all of the talking points for this quiz. So let's go over stuff and see if I have everything included. Okay, question number 1. What is mitosis and meiosis both involved in? So do they both make new body cells? Both make new cells?
Yes.
Both make new gametes?
No.
B. So guys, gametes are just for, gametes are meiosis sex cells, body cells are mitosis, so all we can say is B, they're just cells. Okay, number 2. Which of the following is true? Okay, mitosis makes gametes and meiosis makes body cells? No. B, meiosis and mitosis make body cells and gametes? No. Meiosis makes gametes and mitosis makes body cells. C. Okay, 3. The starting cell in mitosis and meiosis is diploid.
No.
Okay, who picked A true?
For what?
I think I
Number
did on
3.
the.
Okay,
I didn't
number
pick it
3.
because
I don't know.
I
I
picked
picked fall.
on this thing right here. Mitosis deployed is under mitosis, and on meiosis have to.
Okay, I'm not going to count this one because normally we say mitosis always gives rise to diploid, meiosis gives rise to haploid, but in the beginning, the very initial starter cells could be considered more DNA, so I'm not going to count number 3, okay? 4. What is a diploid cell? Diploid double DNA. A cell with 3 sets of chromosomes, a cell with 2 sets, or a cell with 4? 2. Die double, you're rolling dice. 2. During which phase does the cell duplicate the chromosomes? Remember, the word duplicate also means replicate or synthesize. What'd y'all put? Interphase. Growth, synthesis, growth. Remember, in prophase, it's already doubled. We're just connecting to spindle fibers. And y'all, have I ever told you dupliphase?
No.
Okay, which acronym can be used for mitosis? So I know this was a little bit tricky, but interphase is the I, then mitosis is the pro-meta-anatilla. So it's C. That was on your first foldable. Okay, number 7. What types of chromosomes are about the same size and contain the same DNA? Y'all, the prefix they're trying to get us is homo. Same homo. Which one says that? B. Homo. Homologous chromosomes. 8. When does crossing over occur? So y'all, crossing over, you cross over your DNA. Y'all, these are identical. Meiosis is genetically diverse, so it's during meiosis. Prophase of meiosis, yes. Okay, number 9. What is the end result of mitosis? Well, I'll start with a parent cell, and I should have 2 identical daughter cells. 2 identical haploid gametes? No. 2 non-identical diploid? Nope. 2 identical diploid body cells. Holy crap. They literally told us the word 2 identical diploid body cells. They describe mitosis cells in 4 words that are all true. So then meiosis would be 4.
On my actual quiz, well, not accidental, but now I'm seeing that I put non-identical, but on here I put identical.
Good. So then for number 10, y'all look it. Your answer should be the complete opposite. 4 genetically diverse haploid gametes. Which says that?
C.
I put B.
4
B.
B?
non-identical
I put B.
haploid gametes. Wow, 9 and 10 are really awesome questions because they literally describe mitosis and meiosis in many words. Okay, 11. What type of cell contains the most chromosomes? Diploid, double, haploid, half. Good. And number 12, I'm going to give 2 answers correct. What is another name for a fertilized egg? Y'all, when I actually made this, I should have crossed off fertilized. I just meant in my head to do egg. That would have been a gamete, but a fertilized egg
Embryo.
is actually called embryo. I'm going to count A and B correct. Okay, your only job for the rest of the period is to do the back side. All the most important vocab words are your words in the crossword puzzle. Okay?